Hello, Agent Ray.
I am not going into a cemetery until I'm good and dead.
Anyway... Impressive. Open an account today and get a free toaster. It's just after 5 o'clock.
Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is... Excuse me, Miss Edmond. What are you doing?
It's the key to my uncle's factory. I just need to check things out.
Miss Edmond, we take our trusteeship jobs seriously here. You know the factory is in probate. What's with all the heavy breathing and moaning? These obscene phone calls are getting annoying.
It's a small wooden animal figurine.
Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Are you coming on to me? I need to... Excuse me, Miss Edmond. What are you doing?
I just wanted to take a look at your paperweight.
That paperweight means a lot to me. It was a special gift from... Well, it was a special gift. Feel free to look at it without touching. How can I help, Miss Edmond?
Can I still access the family safe deposit box?
I'm afraid not. Your uncle had your access revoked shortly after you left town.
I guess you can't tell me if my dad made any withdrawals or deposits in the last couple of weeks either?
No, that would be a breach of our client's confidentiality.
Fair enough. Do I still have a checking account here? I've been cashing my checks at the convenience store because I was pretty sure my uncle had control of my accounts.
Your uncle did close all accounts associated with your name.
I see. What kind of credit can a game developer get?
That's a good one. Oh, you aren't kidding. Well, you could get one of our basic Federal Beige credit cards with a $100 limit and an APR of 1,232%.
No way, Jose. I think I'll pass. How are things at the bank?
Very well. Thank you for asking, Miss Edmund.
I thought maybe with all those businesses closing, the bank might be struggling a little.
Oh, not at all. Your uncle had more than enough for us to weather the town's economic downturn.
I wasn't aware Uncle Chuck was doing so well. I mean, the pillow factory was closed for years.
True, but in his final years, your uncle began liquidating several valuable assets. It was more than enough to keep him afloat.
Huh. What assets did my uncle liquidate?
I couldn't possibly say, Miss Edmund. Bank client confidentiality and all. Maybe you'll find out more about it at the will reading.
Maybe. Goodbye, Mr. El Palo.
Come back soon, Miss Edmund. How can I help, Miss Edmund?
Goodbye, Mr. El Palo.
Come back soon, Miss Edmund. Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Is this an obscene phone call? I need to keep them on long enough to trace the call.
He doesn't want it. Open an account today and get a free toaster.
Hello, Safely First
I should wait until he's off the phone.
Are you coming on to me? I need to keep them on long enough to trace the call. How can I help, madame?
You know much about Chuck Edmund?
He was a much-loved community figure and our bank's most loyal customer. Mr. Edmund will be sorely missed.
He can't hear you 6 feet under, so don't kiss his ass for my benefit.
Have some respect for the dead, please, madame.
Why is the factory locked up so tight?
In its current state, the factory is not safe to enter. Fire damage rendered the building unstable, and I'm sure the Edmonds don't want any frivolous lawsuits. But aside from that, it is my understanding the factory still contains some valuable Pilotronics equipment. That's why we are holding the key until Mr. Edmund's final wishes are made clear at his will reading.
I see. What's your role here?
I'm Mr. El Palo, the manager of Safely First Savings. I take care of all the day-to-day operations of the bank. May I ask why the feds are interested in my work all of a sudden?
You may not. How did you know I'm a Fed?
You mean aside from the terrible suit? This is a small town where everybody knows everybody else and their business. When a couple of strangers start snooping around, word travels fast.
Looks like we got ourselves a regular Sherlock. My badge could make your life difficult.
Excuse me, ma'am, are you threatening me?
I'm just saying if you aren't willing to cooperate with my investigations. Let's say by withholding key information, I might have grounds to call in my buddies and investigate your records. And I'm sure they'll find something juicy.
Madame, I don't like what you're implying, and I welcome you to call in your goons. I'm clean as a whistle, and you won't get around me with your scare tactics.
Damn it. Did you hear about the murder?
Of course. It's not every day a body shows up in Thimbleweed Park.
Seems like the least of this town's problems. Bet you feel safer now Willie is locked up.
I'm not sure that I do. Whatever his personal problems, Willie doesn't seem like a murderer to me.
That's what everyone who knows them says about a killer.
Maybe so, but I just don't think he did it.
Willie did it. That stupid arrestron proved it.
Say what you want, but it doesn't change the fact there is likely an innocent watch repairman sitting in a cell right now.
Goodbye, Mr. El Palo.
If you ever need savings or loan advice, feel free to drop by. Hello. Excuse me, I'm watching you. You can't just take my things, it's a bank.
I'm a federal agent, and I need a paperweight.
I don't care who you are. You can't have it. What's with all the heavy breathing and moaning? I need to keep them on long enough to trace the call. Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Are you coming on to me? I need to keep